Hey guys, how's it going? Today's the Tech Daily, and today I'm just going to be doing a full overview basically of hardware on the new Apple iPad that was just released today, April 3rd. So first of all, let's just talk about the specs that's actually on the iPad. So the iPad does have a 9.7-inch screen, and it weighs 1.5 pounds, which makes it a really light and portable device, basically just like a mini laptop that you can carry everywhere. And then it's only half an inch thick, so this is even thinner than the iPhone, so you guys know that it's an extraordinary small device. Next, we got the ports at the bottom. Over here we got the 30-pin connector, like all standard Apple devices. Then we got a speaker built in down here. And then on the side, we got volume control. And then a new button that actually Apple came up with, which actually stops the accelerometer from working in the iPad, which means if you're in portrait mode, and then on the button, it won't let you turn into landscape mode. It'll just keep you in one mode, which is something a lot of people actually want, and it's a really nice thing that they added. Next, at the top, we got a few more things. First of all, we got a 3.5mm headset. Then we got a microphone, and then of course the on and off button. And that is actually it for the hardware. So now let's go into the device and let's actually start with the software. So you guys know these are the main applications that actually come preloaded onto the device: calendar, contacts, notes, maps, video, YouTube, iTunes, App Store and settings, and of course Safari, Mail, Photos, and iPod. So now let's take a tour of the actual web browser. So the web browser on this is extraordinarily fast just because of the chip they actually put inside, which makes the performance on this device extremely well. So over here we got a few buttons. Over here this actually lets you view all the different websites that you're actually on and actually start a new page. This button actually goes through your bookmarks, which you can actually sync from your computer, and also lets you view your history. And then you can clear your history if you want to do that. You can go back, close that, and then of course you can just scroll to any website and actually do a test speed of actually how fast this actually goes. So let's actually go to engadget.com, which actually has a lot of content on it. So see how fast this loads. It's actually really fast. You guys can see I am connected to the Wi-Fi, and you can already see lots of content with just a couple seconds. So the site is almost fully loaded now. You guys can see it shows the bar just like the iPhone and iPad Touch up there, and it is fully loaded. So now you guys can see you can go through the page without any blurriness. Nothing happens. All the pictures, all these crisp pictures are showing fully in just a matter of seconds. And you guys can see Engadget's all talking about the iPad too. Every single tab is actually basically reviews and stuff like that. But you guys can see that it's extraordinary fast, and the only way that blurriness actually comes if you just swipe extraordinary fast, and it's still actually, you guys can see it loads really fast, but otherwise it comes back in a second if you just go extraordinary fast. But other than that, if you just scroll at a regular pace, everything's loaded as you go. So it is an extremely fast processor, and the Wi-Fi on this works extraordinarily well. So next I actually want to show you the photos, which is actually another really nice thing that they did with the Photos application. So you guys can see I just got my photos under here, and then here are my different albums, and all you have to do is basically just swipe up on the album, and you guys can see it opens up all your pictures. You can go back, and you can just do that with any album. It just opens them all up, and you don't even have to go through anything. You can just see them if you want. You can move them around, and the multi-touch basically on this device makes it really easy and everything to use. So here I just got a few wallpapers. You guys can see there's a Halo wallpaper, and then I can zoom in. You guys can see it zooms in a lot. And then of course you can see it in portrait view or landscape, which makes it really nice. And then you can just swipe and see all of them. And if you guys actually look down here, it shows you all the pictures that are actually in your album, and you can just go through them like this extraordinary fast. You guys can see there's no lag at all. They all load extraordinary fast, as I said before, just because this processor and this device is really clear and fast. And you can also see that these pictures come out vivid and very clear. So now let's actually go into the the iPod, and show you what's new. So unlike the iPod, you guys can see that you have all your playlists and podcasts over here on the side. So you guys can see I have many playlists. Then we can see the full music, and you guys can see it actually shows the artist's name, and then it actually can be titled the way you want by the song's name or the artist's name. Then over here, of course, we got the play button, pause button. Over here you got the volume control, and on the side you got that, of course. And then down here again, you can just sort it how you want by artists, albums, genres, or composers. And then of course we got the smart mix, which actually does that, but I don't really use that as much. And that is basically all it for the music. So the last thing I just want to show you is settings, and show you the different actually things you can do under your settings bar. So you can of course control your Wi-Fi, your brightness, wallpaper, the picture frame, the mail, Safari, iPod, video, photos, and store. You can control all the stuff about that. Then of course you can go to all these different options that they have, set up how you like it, and there's many options to actually personalize this to your own needs and how you like it. So this is just a quick overview and of the software and hardware of the new Apple iPad. So thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye.